The worst way to learn that your SSL certificate has expired is a message from a customer asking why your site says not secure. It's embarrassing but completely preventable. If you're using UptimeRobot on the Soul plan and higher, your SSL certificate is probably already being monitored right now, and most people have no idea. In this video, I'll show you two things: how to be the first to know if your SSL suddenly stops working, and how to get a warning long before it ever expires. Quick context before we jump in. An SSL certificate is what gives your site the padlock and the HTTPS. It tells visitors that the connection is encrypted. Every certificate has an expiration date, and when that date passes, browsers stop trusting your site. So how long does the certificate actually live? Let's Encrypt, the most popular free authority, issues 90-day certificates, and most servers renew them automatically. Longer certificates, the one-year ones you used to buy from authorities like DigiCert or Sectigo, are going away. The industry body that sets the rules is capping certificate lifespans for everyone. As of March 2026, the maximum is 200 days, dropping to 100 in 2027, just 47 by 2029. Translation: renewals are about to happen a lot more often for everyone. Certificate lifespans are getting shorter and renewal happens more often, and the cost of forgetting is the same as it's always been. Whether your renewal is automated or manual, you want a monitoring layer on top to confirm it actually worked. That's where UptimeRobot comes in. The good news: it's already on. If you're using UptimeRobot's HTTP monitoring, SSL certificate monitoring is built in. There is no separate SSL monitor to create, no extra setup, no second thing to pay for. Every website monitor you create automatically watches the certificate of that site, and it's on by default. So if you already have a monitor running on your website, you are already covered. Now let me show you how to turn that into two specific protections. Solution 1. Be the first to know if your SSL suddenly breaks. Sometimes certificates don't just expire, they break. An auto-renewal can fail silently. A new certificate can be installed with the wrong domain on it. The certificate chain can be incomplete, and your visitors hit a security warning even though the expiry date is months away. This is what the Check SSL Errors toggle is for. Inside any HTTP monitor, scroll down to SSL certificate and domain checks and make sure it's on. When this is enabled, the moment something is wrong with a certificate, your monitor goes into a down state and you get a notification the same way you'd be notified for any other outage. Solution 2. Get warned long before your certificate expires. The second toggle, SSL expiry reminders, is the one most people come here for. It tells you the certificate is about to expire with enough lead time to renew it without a fire drill. By default, you get notifications at 30 days, 14 days, 7 days, and 0 days before expiry, so 4 chances to act starting a full month out. And if those defaults don't match how your setup works, you can customize them. Edit the existing intervals or add your own. For example, if your server auto-renews 14 days before expiry, you can set a reminder for 8 days out instead. That way, you only get pinged when the auto-renewal didn't work. Alerts go to the same notification channels you've already set up: email, SMS, Slack, Discord, push, and the rest of the integrations. And a bonus! While you're here, there is a third toggle, domain expiry reminders. Same idea, but for your domain name itself, not the certificate, because a renewed certificate doesn't help if you forgot to renew the domain it lives on. Turn it on too. Once both are on, the certificate details show up on the monitor's main page. You'll see when your SSL certificate is valid until, when your domain is valid until, and the issuing authority. For example, Let's Encrypt.
One glance and you know exactly how much runway you have.
If you've got a website monitor in UptimeRobot, your SSL certificate is already being watched. Flip on the toggles, customize the reminder days to match your renewal setup, and you are protected on both fronts. The slow burn of an expired certificate and the surprise break of a renewal gone wrong. If you don't have an UptimeRobot account yet, the link is in the description box. And if you've got the account but you haven't set up your first website monitor, watch our How to Monitor Website Uptime video, links up here and in the description. 2-minute setup and then everything in this video applies to you too. Thanks for watching and happy monitoring!